So now we're going to get into part 2 of our 3-week set for doing a renovation concept design. And we're going to focus on plan views, sort of. We're going to use the plan views in Revit to develop the elevation, section, and camera views. We're going to focus a little bit on the plan views. So now you've already chosen your project and what it's going to be, and you've got a basic proposal. And now it's time to refine because we don't have time to do everything. Normally, there would be an architectural focus along with an interior design and some landscape. We just don't have time for you to do all three of those. So you get to pick which one you want to focus on. The skills are about the same. The things that you'll do are about the same. So pick the one that is most um, most in line with what your degree or your interest or your need is. So you can choose to focus on architectural, interior design, or landscape. Those are the ones to focus on. There are other things that we could focus on. We could focus on land planning or civil or social justice or utilities, but we're going to focus on one of these three. So as you look to choose your project discipline, think about where your interest lies. And now let's take a look and see what you're going to need to do. So you will, if you choose architectural requirements, you'll need to create floor plan or floor plans, which include walls, windows, and doors. We're not going to include roof and all that kind of stuff. You can have them for sure, but they're not going to be part of the plans. You don't need a roof plan or a roofing pitch elevation or anything like that. Just floor plan with walls, windows, and doors. And as you do those, one of those is going to include dimensions. Okay, very basic, simple dimensions, overall walls, wall to wall, center line of the window, center line of the door. Okay, and you don't even need the interior doors, just the exterior doors to be dimensioned. And then we'll want a space plan with room names and room areas. That's going to look like this. Okay, and that just happens. It's very, it's something that you can create with a few steps in Revit. So you're going to be able to do one of those. That's how cool is that? Okay, and so these ones don't have the areas, but it's easy to put the areas in instead of these room numbers. These ones have room numbers, and you can change that to be areas. Okay, and it's color coded so that somebody can see what's what and get kind of an idea of what's going on. So you'll make one of those. As you build those, Revit will create elevation views for you, and you'll choose the one that shows the entrance and the exits to your building. And then you will create at least one external camera. So those are the architectural requirements. You're going to have at least one floor plan, one space plan, one elevation view, and one camera view. Okay, and these will be added to your proposal that you're developing. You're developing a proposal as we go along. Now, you may have more interest in interior design. So again, you're going to do a floor plan, which includes walls, windows, doors, but you will add whatever interior details are important to your concept. Okay, so you don't have to have the entire interior design done, but the things that are important to your concept. And I'll show you how to do those. Okay, you can either find 3D models that you can place, or you can just create little spaces for them, or find something that's somewhat similar. Okay. Again, you're going to need space plan with room names and areas. That's very interior designish. And then instead of an elevation, you're going to do a section view that shows some of those important interior details. Okay. And sections are also something that come about in Revit from your processes with 1 or 2 clicks. So that's kind of a cool thing. And then you'll do some camera views showing the interior also. These are all just presentation tools that happen with Revit. So for interior design. Now, I'll warn you, you want to be fairly simple. If you have a large complex thing, you might take one small portion of your large complex idea and just do it. You only have, you know, a couple of hours, to learn how to do it and do it. So I'm going to let you know that many people go way overboard with their cool plans. Your plans can be big, they can be large, they can be cool, but you're going to focus on one small part of it that you can get done. And the same thing will happen with landscape, okay, because you're going to need to do 2 things: a hardscape plan and a planting plan. So you can't get too overboard with it, and you're not going to do, total full keynotes. So long as you've got a couple of little notes pointing at things, I'll show you how to do these. They're not too hard. And then once you've placed all your plants and your hardscape, then some sort of an elevation view showing the building and any trees, and then a camera view or 2 showing important features you want. So again, I'm going to warn you to do something that is fairly simple. Even if your concept and your idea is complex, you'll want to do a simple portion of it that just allows you to do a simple thing, because you just have 1 week and you're learning it as well as trying to do it. Okay, so there's the keyword simple. Another keyword is quick. Another keyword is concise. So keep it simple, clear, and concise. Even if your overall concept is large, choose a portion of it that is small. So there we go. So that's going to be your first step, is to choose your project discipline. And then once you've done that, we'll go on and I'll show you how to do these next things to do.